I'll never forget the moment I realized I was really sick while traveling abroad. I mean, I was in another country, surrounded by unfamiliar streets and strange languages, and suddenly, my body just shut down. At first, I thought it was just a cold. Maybe food poisoning. Something small. You know how it is. You try to push through it, thinking it'll pass. But then, the fever hit. And the dizziness. My stomach twisted in ways I didn't even know were possible, and I started shaking uncontrollably. That's when I knew something was wrong. I had no idea what to do. I couldn't even figure out how to get to a doctor, let alone understand the medical system in a foreign country. Everything felt overwhelming. But here's the kicker. I hadn't bought travel insurance. And honestly, I was one of those people who thought, it'll be fine. I'm healthy. I won't need it. But this was a wake-up call, and a terrifying one. I won't go into the details of how much worse it got, but by the time I finally got to a clinic, I was beyond grateful for the people who helped me. I learned quickly that traveling without insurance is like stepping into the unknown without a safety net. The thing is, I had to pay up front for all the medical care. And when the bill came, whoa, I almost passed out again. The costs were crazy, and in a moment like that, I didn't have the kind of money to cover it. My heart sank. I felt like I was drowning. Not just physically sick, but financially too. How was I going to pay this? The thought of trying to sort out all the medical costs while already being in a state of panic, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. But then a small miracle happened. I remembered something a friend had mentioned before my trip. Travel insurance. Honestly, I didn't think it would be helpful at first. But desperate times call for desperate measures, so I made a call. And I swear, the relief I felt when I heard the person on the other side walk me through the process was like a breath of fresh air. They told me they could help cover the medical expenses. That was a game changer. Now, I'm not here to sell you anything, but if you're anything like me and think you won't need insurance while traveling, let me tell you, it's a huge mistake. I was lucky. I got through it. But without that insurance, I would have been stuck with a massive debt I had no way of paying. This was more than just a financial safety net. It was peace of mind. When I got back home, I realized just how close I had come to being seriously screwed. But there was something else too of the lesson. Never assume you won't need it. That's why now, whenever I travel, I always get insurance. And not just any insurance. I use auras.insure. No exaggeration, it saved me. It's been a total lifesaver. If you're going abroad or even just planning a trip, please don't make the same mistake I did. It's not just about medical coverage. It's about having the backup you need when life throws the unexpected your way. I'm not going to tell you it's perfect or that it covers every little thing, but after my experience, I can honestly say that it's the kind of travel hack that makes all the difference. Trust me, you'll want that peace of mind. So, don't skip on it like I did. Check out Auras to insure, and just know you're making the smart choice. Believe me, you'll thank yourself later. Take care of yourself, especially when you're away from home.